We in the commentator team, my name is Jonathan Litke, I'm Mazer.
My name is Rob Spaar, I'm TOT Strafe from the clan of Templars of Twilight. We already see something surprising as Mondragon didn't choose random on Gorky, and it's the first time in this tournament. He has lost all his game on Gorky, so that's why he might choose to change his race. His main race is Zerg, but Zerg always has a disadvantage on island maps. But I think he feels confident with Zerg, so that's why he might try to change the race on Gorky, because it didn't go too well in the tournament so far. So we'll see if this is a good choice by him.
Since we're on one screen each now, you could watch more of the Terran, and I'll watch the Zerg then.
Okay.
I'll watch Mondragon here. So we're gonna play all 4 maps at the ECG maps now. There was only 4 of them, and since this is a best out of 5, we're gonna see one of them each. Since this was Android's choice, he's kind of good at this one, right? I'm not sure he lost a single one on this one yet in the tournament.
I don't know for sure, but Terran is certainly a very good race on this map. It's favored against all races, I think. That might be a reason that he chose this. But he also showed yesterday that he's a very good and consistent player at this map, and he surely knows how to play it, except for the command center, of course.
Yeah.
Nothing special yet. We can see that Mondragon is scouting with his overlords.
We can see the first contact there, as both players spotted each other's positions now, since Android knows that where the overlord must have come from.
Yeah, that's probably true. Mondragon has now a small advantage because he can see right away what Android is doing, so he can counter it from the start. Android is happily greeting Mondragon to his base.
I wonder if that was an honest greeting, though.
Sure.
See the first buildings coming up here, and what do you think this match will happen? What are we gonna see here?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't think Android will be very aggressive, nor does Mondragon, because they both play kind of conservative. Both will try to expand as much as possible. Mondragon already sees that Android is expanding right away, so he will try to counter it by maybe expanding more himself, or trying to do early damage to take the lead in the game.
Problem is for Zerg, though, it takes quite a while for him to get to expand now, because he needs the drop upgrade.
Yeah, that's true, but Android only made a command center. He doesn't have a dropship himself, and since Mondragon is leading in the tech tree, he can expand to other expands before Android has a chance to, because Android is just starting his command of his factory.
Oh, this is interesting. Look at the hatcheries at Mondragon.
Yes, indeed. This is quite an unorthodox strat, I might say. Android is going for the minerals right away, and it seems like to me he plays his command center right this time.
Wow. We can see the barracks coming scouting there again, as Android used to do. The overlord sees that one. Yeah.
Still nothing special yet, but it's an island game. It always takes a while before there's some action.
First factory coming up there, and the starport is being built for Android now.
Yes, and a scanner as well.
Oh, yep.
I don't know why he lifted it, but
might be afraid of lurkers.
I don't know. Doesn't seem to help to me anyway. The barracks now scouting Zerg. Android is seeing an Hydra, so
yeah.
I think he won't suspect any mutas.
Oh.
And therefore probably goes another factory.
Oh, he does a scan there already, and I'm not sure if you saw that, but if you saw this one, but the barracks sure is now.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what he's gonna do about it, because I don't think Android will do anything different than he was planning to do.
what he might be doing with the barracks now is he's gonna land here at this position or a bit closer, far down to start building some marines here.
Yes, but I don't think that will be very useful because you saw already that there were 2 layers, so drop and speed will be ready soon.
Yep.
And the Hydras here.
Oh, they see it now.
Yeah, and he already has range as well, it seems to me, so it doesn't do any damage probably.
Oh, and there it goes down. That marine is shooting some drones, but I don't think...
No, it won't do any damage probably, because Mondragon will soon walk on Hydra to the other way. I see he's coming here right now, I think. Oh, the drone trapped.
He killed one though.
Yeah, but that was more a bug, because the drone trapped behind the minerals. So it was kind of lucky, but it's still a 1 kill. Doesn't really matter too much, especially since it's island. But it's still very useful to see, because that marine can now see when Mondragon is trying to expand behind his main.
That was another scan from Android. As he's now seeing these 3 overlords being moved towards his base with the engineering bay, he might only guess what's in them right now, but he is prepared with this one, but not that much more.
Well, I fear for Android's life actually now, because it doesn't seem to have a dropship.
Here, 1 missile turret nicely placed there, shooting the first overlord as we see the first Hydras unloading here. The tanks are defending Android pretty well, but will they be enough?
I don't know. Android seems to be, Mondragon is picking up the Hydras again. It looks like to me he's gonna drop them inside.
Yeah, he's dropping them on these tanks.
Yes,
to make the tanks shoot each other.
Oh no, he's moving it up to the island.
Oh,
yes,
it's undefended, and he can't get up there before the starport.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
The dropship, right.
Oh, he's lifting his command center now.
He's now moving the command center, so Mondragon can kill either the command center or the SCVs. We might also see some reinforcements coming from Mondragon.
Yeah, and you can also see that Mondragon expanded right away while he's doing some damage. So Mondragon Android has to choose now whether to defend his expand or kill Mondragon.
Here comes the first dropship here, 2 tanks, 1 placing in mode, and the SCVs repairing it as the command center is coming back there as well.
Tank's down.
1 tank down, other one is being lifted up.
Very nice. Tank's going down now, I think. Oh no, SCVs are repairing it faster.
Only 2 Hydras left.
Yes, okay. He's only 1 Hydra left.
Oh, there it was.
Nice Mondragon, don't forget it.
Nice move by Android there. Nice defense actually. Supporting with the tanks from lower ramp and making the Hydras attack these tanks that just came up.
Yes, but Mondragon has also an expand now, so they are both equal in gas because Android is still repairing his own refinery. So he can't mine gas yet, so maybe a small advantage for Android because he did fast expand and Mondragon was unable to do massive damage. He only did some minor damage. Android won't take too much, he won't be too hurt from that. We can see now an equal move from Mondragon as Alpha did last day.
Yeah.
Just that Mondragon is using his overlords for that. There's a droid of a drone at 6, but Android scanned it as well, so he probably knows it's there.
Right, we only see also there's no map control really from any side yet, and we're kind of strict on one side of the map so far.
Yeah, but that's pretty normal in Terran vs Zerg match, I think. Both players will play from their main and a few expands, because you don't have much at map control in Terran vs Zerg.
We also saw a scan from Android there. Android knows about the mutalisks now, so as 1 overlord is being sent away there. Android must also know that Mondragon has drops now, so he might be expanding anywhere on the map. It is still not much scans or attempts for scouting, as I think we might see that coming up pretty soon.
That was a really close call. I think those Scorchies were flying into the engineering bay, but at the last moment Mondragon saw it and put the Scorchies away. I don't think Android can do much till a certain time because he doesn't have anything against the Mutalisk yet.
These Mutalisks now picking up the engineering bay, but I'm sure we see Android building a new one pretty soon, and just new one.
Yeah.
And to keep up with the dying ones and send them out again.
Yeah, like you did yesterday with the barracks. He also sent the barracks out instead of the eBay, and Mondragon saw it and now is killing it with Mutals again, trying to prevent Android from seeing the map.
Yeah, like I said, 12 o'clock. Here it
Yes,
is.
I see it as well. Okay, Android is moving out now. Mondragon saw it.
Oh, Mondragon.
He sees that he has Goliath, so, but he thinks it's not enough, so he's sending his Mutalisk in. It seems to be.
The Scorch are trying to take out these dropships.
No, they bark again, so they stop before they had impact. But his Mutalisk are beating his Goliaths.
Yeah, if Android sends more reinforcements now, some of the dropships are going to be lost, at least to the Mutalisks, or he might fear new Scourges being around as well.
Yes, indeed, and he probably doesn't have anything to reinforce as well.
All right. No force left.
Mondragon put another drone down at bottom right, and Android immediately scanned it again. So he probably knows it's there.
Oh. Oh, this barracks is burning now. Mondragon didn't care to finish it off because the Goliaths were unloading outside of Android's base there, but it's going to burn down on its own. So
yeah, but it still make it a while because it has 123 hit points left and doesn't burn too fast. He might see something valuable with it.
Mondragon is moving now with the Mutalisks, might be heading for this position here. He sees these 4 turrets.
And an expand as well, which Android just started.
Oh.
He's choosing to kill the turrets.
Oh, here's the Valkyrie for Android. It's being killed now by the Hydras. It can, oh, not really. Yeah, Valkyries usually do a lot of damage to the Mutalisks, especially if they're in group. But here's another Valkyrie of Android. But it seems to me he felt that expansion was not defendable anymore, so he just gave it up.
Yeah, probably because of the Hydras with it, who can aim the Valkyries.
Yeah, more tanks coming up now. I think that's a better position for Android to be backed up versus the Hydras with these tanks. As Mondragon is moving down again with his forces, and this barracks is now only 20 health points left down right.
It seems like to me Mondragon is now getting map control because Android is desperately trying to get out, but Mondragon stopped him from doing so 2 times already.
Here might be a new attempt at 12 o'clock. We will see what happens there. A lot of
you saw the dropships.
Yeah, some Goliaths, a lot of Goliaths loading out there. It's going to be hard for Mondragon to pick that off once the tanks are up as well.
Well, both have a big army now, so it will be interesting to see what happens.
Mondragon attacking with Scorches, chasing those Valkyries. Hydralisks are dying to the tanks as the Mutalisks are coming in, trying to take out the Goliaths.
There are a lot of Mutalisks going on. And
yeah.
Oh, here's another Valkyrie.
Oh, all the Hydras are out. Mondragon's got to back off now.
Mondragon is pulling back, but he forgets some Mutalisk.
Yeah, second group probably.
Yeah, he lost them now. It's too late.
Yeah.
It was looking good for Mondragon until that another Valkyrie came in.
It only got one kill though, but they're very effective in doing damage to the other units. One of these Goliaths got 5 kills here. That's nice.
Yeah, and all the tanks have plus 3 kills as well.
Oh, we see Mondragon building some extra defense here as Android just scouted and seems to be heading there.
Yeah, Mondragon sees Android is reinforcing that army as well with new 4 dropships. Oh, he's trying to intercept the dropship, a very smart move by Mondragon, assuming they would go back.
Nice one.
Yeah, and he took them all out, I think. Yes, the last one died as well.
Here's the attack by Android for the 6 o'clock position. Mondragon is loading out 4 Hydralisks there, but The Valkyrie is killing that Overlord, and this defense will not be enough against Android's forces at the moment.
I think Mondragon needs more upgrades on his Mutalisk, because armor is very effective against Valkyries.
Yeah, he just got 1+ in armor here, as we can see. I don't know if you noticed that, but Android's also got +1 in attack on his Goliaths.
Yeah, but not on the Valkyries, and therefore armor is very useful, because Valkyries shoot like 6 rockets, and when you upgrade +1, it's like -6 damage.
Oh.
So it's a very effective upgrade.
Mondragon's doing nice work here, trying to take out as many dropships as possible.
Yeah, and also the Valkyrie is out.
Yeah. He's trying to pick them out one by one so that he doesn't have to fight them all in one group.
Yeah, Terran is at strongest when its army is concentrated, and Mondragon is trying to pick off small amounts of units in order to grease his army so he can fight it off in a big battle later on in the game.
Seems that minerals is draining now, and 12 o'clock is being built with a lot of defense there. Not that much yet, but
look at the command center again. Do you notice it? It's like way off again.
Yeah, as we explained earlier, it seems that Android is trying to get more gas by putting the command center closer, but we are not. We are in the opinion that it doesn't help a lot. He could just send one more SCV. The harvest is now a lot slower for the SCVs. Anyways, Mondragon's moving his whole force now, big parts of his force now to this expansion. These turrets are not going to be enough against the Mutalisks. As reinforcements are coming for Android here, a lot of Goliaths unloading as there's a lot of Mutalisks.
And Mondragon seems to be overwhelming the Goliaths. Yes, Mondragon of Android is now retreating his dropships, maybe to get more.
Android still has another force though, not that big, but it's coming to 8 to 12 o'clock positions, and it is getting more important for Android to save this expansion, as he is in need of more income right now.
Yes, indeed. But what you said about command centers, I don't think it's true, because he always does it wrong. Not in order to save gas, because sometimes he places it so bad, as you can see here, that he can't mine gas faster at all.
Oh, right, here. That's not closer to the gas, right? You're
no,
correct.
And it's farther away from the minerals as well.
Yeah.
I really don't know why he's doing it.
It's a Mysterium, and too bad it doesn't speak English. We'll have to translate that. Anyways, back to the game. Mondragon sending his Mutalisks to take out the tanks now easily, since they're quite undefended. The Goliaths went to the 12 o'clock position, as you know.
So he cleared 6 again, so he's able to expand there whenever he wants. Mondragon is playing it really well. It seems to me like he has the big advantage in the game right now.
This is probably an important overload of units here. It's a lot of SCVs coming to the 12 o'clock position. Mondragon's attacking 3 o'clock now, taking that one out as well.
Yeah, this was the expand where I was talking about. It's overall bad placement. It doesn't mine gas faster nor minerals. Yes, the expand is not being able to save anymore. That's why Android doesn't even try. By killing that expand, he put Android in a really tough position. He has map control and more expands.
There we go, just turned off the music to realize we have double music on, sorry about that. Mondragon's moving a lot of Mutalisks now with a lot of upgrades as well into Android's base, killing all those dropships very nicely.
No dropships left.
No, now Android cannot aid the main now. GG from Android, Mondragon wins first game. 1-2, 1-2, there we go. Okay, we started the second game now between Mondragon and Android. Android selected the map Balai of Jungle in a Terran vs. Zerg matchup we got now. as Mondragon is in the lead 2-0.
Yeah, it will be very tough for Android to still be able to win now, because he has to win 3 times in a row. And versus a good player like Mondragon, that seems like it's almost impossible. But we'll see how he will do.
Yeah, 3 games in a row. That's tense for him. Also, Android tried to make the game matchup for Terran versus what was it? Terran versus
Protoss?
Yeah, TVP. But Mondragon said, "I'm Zerg." We'll have the first contact here soon, as we've got scouts sent out now as well. Here's the first Overlord seeing that SCV.
There's a critter right there, and it seems to be annoying a lot. Oh, here it still goes. These little things can be very annoying for players, because it sets you a bit off. Doesn't really matter too much.
Oh no, okay. Thought another expo there, but... The SCV is in Mondragon's main now, going around there, looking for an expo at his natural, but didn't find any. First spawning pool there, half done.
But you probably suspect there's a hatch somewhere, because there's a late pool and no other hatch, so he will probably look for it now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and he found it.
Upper left, just found Mondragon's expo there. As the drones are there chasing the SCV. I don't know what Android's trying to say there, but
I think he's meaning like Android. That Mondragon could take the strat from Ogago, the previous winner of WCG, who played Zerg and was very good at these maps.
Yeah, Android's got to show a lot of strength here. 3 straight games against Mondragon on the finals as in a nervous condition might not be easy. Android told us yesterday that he did not want to play the semifinals on the stage because he was too nervous. He said that, so they were playing in the tournament area instead. He said though that in the main finals he will play on the stage. But so I'm guessing that nervosity has a big deal here.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like he had a choice, because it's the grand final, and of course you should play it on stage, because it's a tradition. You should, because it's not a grand final for nothing. Everyone should be able to see it and to watch it, the players play. Not much action yet. Players still have to build up their force before something interesting will happen. Maybe now. Yeah, we can see Android moving out as he just got medics.
Mondragon easily sees that with a circling for scouting. Probably send a new one quite soon.
Android scanned the main of Mondragon. I saw 2 Sunkens morphing there right now. So I think he will check out his expansion, because it's really hard to get up a cliff or a ramp when there are Sunkens on top of them, because you only do half damage from shooting from below.
Android's moving his forces here in a straight line towards this main here.
He sees the creep now and pulls the forces back to a group. He's waiting there. Probably didn't like what he saw.
It might be too late for him now, though. This might just be an act of forcing Mondragon to make defense, because these Sunkens are really expensive building so many early, so might not really be a point to attack, just to make sure he defends himself and loses some economy on that.
Yes, indeed, because it's called keeping pressure, because if he wouldn't do that, Mondragon could go ahead and do whatever he wants, and then later on in the game Android doesn't stand a chance, because the economy of the Zerg is so powerful, you can't do anything against it. Yeah. So he's trying to keep some pressure so that Mondragon has to morph his drones into Sunkens and therefore can't mine a lot, and slows the tech tree down a little bit too. But it's quite dangerous as well, because if he just leaves the forts there and doesn't retreat them, they might get overwhelmed by a lot of units. You see that sometimes happens by a lot of circlings.
Android moving out with another couple of units there, as he has Mondragon saw this as well with the circling. I don't know really what's coming up next, but might see some of these.
Mondragon sees that Android is moving towards his base again, and he reacts to it as well.
Especially the fire bats are gonna burn the circlings easily.
Yes, and he seems to have a lot of fire bats as well. Maybe too many, because fire bats versus Sunkens aren't really effective at all.
No. And Mondragon's got to surround his units now in order to pick them out easily, just when the Sunks are ready as well. He's got a lot of defense here. Some reinforcements arriving for Android, as the Zerglings are trying to pick off those medics. Firebats are coming and burning up a few of the Zerglings. Mondragon, Android knows that he is surrounded now, so he's moving straight. Seems to be moving straight to the nowhere yet. Well, it might be waiting for even more reinforcements, or perhaps a dropship. We don't know that yet. Mondragon's got this as well, and here. Couple of Zerglings now standing in the middle of the base as they see Android's SCV scouting for them.
Android just saw a lurker and therefore won't try to get up at all, because lurkers are very effective versus Marines.
Mondragon chased that SCV down so that Android can't see any possible expansions coming up. We got two of these sneaking out here, as Android is moving towards the main and killing that overlord, and he's moving back without getting any units lost.
Yeah, it was an okay move, because Mondragon was using that overlord to see what Android was doing, so he could react very fast to it. But Android doesn't seem to be doing a lot with that army over there, maybe just for intimidation.
One Zergling is moving towards the down left expansion, where he sees a bunker coming up, just built, and as two lurkers are attacking and eight Zerglings, the first lurker burrowing, not in range of the SCVs, as Marines are coming for aid here. We got a scan, so Android is able to see the lurkers, and there's another scan.
This was pretty nice micro from Android, moving all the Marines in a straight line, so spread out,
yeah,
so that they didn't get hit by the lurkers right away. But still, they lost a fair amount of units.
Yeah, Mondragon lost a lot, but Android got, especially the SCV saved.
Mondragon only lost like 2 lurkers and some unimportant Zerglings.
Yeah, true though.
But didn't get to do any damage on his economy indeed. Android is playing a bit defensive. Maybe he's afraid for Mondragon to do a drop, or even tech to guard later.
So if Mondragon wins this game, the finals or the whole tournament of StarCraft is over. Android indeed has to win 3 straight ones.
So there's a lot of pressure on Android's shoulder, because he can't afford any mistake anymore.
So a couple of SCVs moving out now. They really want to scout now. Those lurkers shooting it down there.
Yeah,
I think they had whole position in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I think he was trying to hold them, but somehow it didn't work. So therefore he cancelled them all, because Android saw one lurker, and therefore he would scan it and find that the other lurkers were there as well. So it did not have any use to keep them all on hold anymore.
It's all about the lurkers hold them, and that's more from Mondragon, from Android's moving out here. Android actually managed to get one SCV up here for a scout, but it didn't see any hatchery at the 12 o'clock position. It's now moving for the upper right one.
One circling, still chasing it.
Here's an interesting development. We can see up here. Can you see that? There we are.
Okay, I see it. Android is already 1-1 in upgrades. It's funny what he's doing here, because it's really useless. Oh no, sorry, it's not. It's here, and now I can see it.
Oh, the lurkers moving in there. One tank shot them, but I don't think Android saw that. Yeah, he's moving some of his forces now as the lurkers are getting back again. Mondragon trying to take some more map control now. Is being able to control what Android's doing.
This is all part of some greater strategy, because Android now thinks he has the bait, but what you can see now, Mondragon did it on purpose to get Android's units out and then drop his main. I'm sure he did it on purpose though.
Yeah. So it's just as Android's moving out, he's got his base all dropped, but that bunker killed a lot of SCVs, a lot of lurkers, but those a lot of circlings, but 3 lurkers still there burrowing now just next to the missile turret that is going out. Android still moving his force, is not moving back with the whole one yet.
Yeah, it was a cute move by Mondragon. Too bad it didn't do any damage, because it was really well fought.
Yeah, he just scanned there and kills them off now.
Yeah, it was a great main defense by Android. But still, Mondragon manages to keep Android in his base a little bit longer, because he had to fend off the drop, and now he can't move out at all.
Here's a science vessel for Android now, so he's gonna pick that last lurker off easily.
So now Android can start moving out towards Mondragon's expansions.
Oh, we can see this one here as the science vessel probably.
Or anti-drop.
That too. Android's moving closer towards Mondragon's base now, but it's not doing it very fast.
We can see Android made 2
lurkers coming in now from both sides as this force gotta move back or it's gonna be killed. A lot of tanks standing in front there, gonna be killed now. Lots of tanks actually survived the battle since the science vessel was there as well, but those marines were going down pretty quickly.
Yeah, he lost a sufficient amount of marines to stop him from pushing fast again, but maybe he's reinforcing his army so he can still push it. We can also see at his base that Android is still isn't using these 2.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of scores here as well. Mondragon is preparing to defend himself against this attack that might come. Android was building a missile turret at 3 o'clock, but a circling saw it and is killing it. Android's now moving over the middle here. And
this will be really important what's going to happen now, because it will be a deciding battle for the match, I think.
One science vessel up there scouting, seeing those lurkers moving up. He's putting irritate on one of them. Scourges are coming for the science vessel, but it made it. If Android loses it now, he got to scan a lot there. Still 200 health points on that one.
Yeah, he didn't manage to get one Scorch in because there were a lot of marines.
Android's army is now half, so Mondragon attacks when a lot of marines going down there. The circlings are taking out those tanks efficiently. And there's a lot of blood as well.
Android took a lot of damage here.
Yeah, and Mondragon didn't even lose a lot there.
No, he only lost a few links and maybe 1 or 2 lurkers. I think that was really, really bad for Android.
He's got a big production here in this main, but surprising it didn't take this one yet.
Yeah, it is indeed, because he seems to be short on marines all the time because he loses them fastly. So he might use a couple more, while his main is empty as well.
Mondragon is getting better and better map control now. As every attempt for scouting and for building for Android has been destroyed by Mondragon easily so far.
Yeah, I think Android is a little bit timid to move out again because he already tried 2 times and something Mondragon countered it really nicely. One time by dropping his main and the other time by killing his army when it just reached the bridges.
It seems like Mondragon is getting far too strong for Android if it doesn't do anything quite soon. We might see another of these attacks coming now.
We can see finally that Android is using these 2 buildings.
And taking this one as well with a bad command center placement once again.
It seems like it's going to be a habit of Android.
Android's moving against the 3 bridges here now as he did last time, as Mondragon has his forces divided. We might see if he does the mistake and spread out, divides his army in 2, which is a dangerous move. He is now moving across the bridges. We might see an attack coming quite soon now. He's got to get all those tanks over the bridges before he's quite safe at least. He's taking in the siege mood now as Mondragon is moving with the left force here and the right force at the same time.
Oh, Mondragon is pulling back because he thinks it's too much. I think it's a good call because
there's a lot of tanks. They're all on sieging now.
A few scorches coming in. Yeah, and he's going to take it out. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he's got to get a new one. He's got to wait for a new science vessel, or he might go anyway. But
a lot of Marines.
Not just a 3, but
it still did a lot of damage.
Oh, we can see these ones in the middle now might be coming for here. Yes. Oh no, what's he doing?
I don't know. Android is probably killing the hatch while containing his main for lurkers. He doesn't know how many lurkers are there because he lost his vessel.
Oh, a lot of 7 lurkers coming out now for in Android's main. Gotta kill those Marines. Android's probably gonna pull back his forces now as he's killing the upper right expo at the same time.
This looks really bad for Android.
Android's stimming now, I think. A lot of lurkers there. You gotta pick them off before the main army arrives. He doesn't seem to send his main army home yet, though. He might think
I think Android is thinking that he can fend off with his main production. But only
he's now killing those lurkers at the cliff, at the ramp at 12 o'clock. As more lurkers are moving in Android's base, being able to shoot at those barracks there. Mondragon is moving even deeper in now into the base here. That's a very nice move by Mondragon.
You can also see some action at 12 as Android is now moving into the expansion, trying to take it out.
But still, Mondragon is in Android's base now, is taking out all the important buildings here. Android's still got a couple of Marines, but he's got to have room to kill these lurkers. He's going to come on one line and be crushed against the lurkers.
Well, I don't think it will do too much damage though, because there are like 2 siege tanks over there killing the lurkers, but he's still losing all his barracks.
Yeah, that's very bad. Android's taking out the 12 o'clock expansion, but Mondragon still has more income from other directions. A lot of 2 barracks down now as the 3rd and 4th are still burning. Android's slowly picking off the lurkers with some tanks here. 12 o'clock position is now dead.
Oh, we see some nice units from Mondragon now. 12 expansion is dead. His army is still there. He's not moving it.
Android is landing his barracks now again. It's probably going to build up them as he needs more income pretty soon too, I believe. Main force of Android is just standing at 12 o'clock. I don't know where he's going to go with them as Mondragon's got more here coming in for the down left expo. We're going to see
Dark Swarm.
Dark Swarm on the for the circlings there very nicely. Android's got to get a lot of forces here to defend himself with this.
Dark Swarm is very powerful, and it's when there are lurkers in, it's almost unbeatable. Because in Dark Swarm you can only hit with melee units, and Terran doesn't have any.
Android seems to be waiting out this now. He made some of his SCVs go home to the main, but and the circlings are not there anymore. It doesn't seem to do that much damage, just a few lurkers. So he's got to wait that out, I believe. Now his main force is finally moving towards the upper left 3 bridges as he's moving across them now. Got a couple of Scorch coming there going for the science vessel, but Android's able to pick him off. Dark Swarm is gone now from the down left
This is going to
Expo.
look very, very bad for Android.
Oh, this is a result of Mondragon's superior economy, a lot of units here, and he's got Dark Swarm coming up now. He's got to make the tanks in siege mode soon.
Yeah, the combination that that Mondragon is using is very nice, with Scorchies against vessels and lurkers against marines.
Android still didn't attack those lurkers, so he's lifting off his command center down left. He seems to be in big trouble now. Now he finally gets a lot of marines being slaughtered by the lurkers, chasing that defiler, finally killing it, but he lost the whole force.
Yeah, he didn't see the lurkers because he didn't have detection. His scan probably worked out or something.
Android seems to be moving to the 3 o'clock and down right positions now to take out those Expos. Mondragon sees it with an overload there, scouting as he's moving out his main force. Android still didn't pick the lurkers down left. He's got 20 kills and +2 in armor upgrade as Android is moving towards the down right expansion there. Lurkers finally arriving now for the tanks. All tanks are sieging there. And
Mondragon sees it and chooses to go back.
the Marines are behind the tanks now. It's not very favorable position for Android. He's got to move them around as he's doing now. All the lurkers are attacking now. Probably Dark Swarm coming up too. And as these Marines got to move out of there.
Lurkers are now buried inside the Dark Swarm, so Android has to move away.
The tank's trying to move away there, but Android's main force is quite dead now. He's got to build a new one, but his production doesn't seem very active there. And Mondragon seems to be able to save his expansions at down right and the 3 o'clock.
There's still only one lurker stopping Mondragon from mining, stopping Android from mining bottom left.
Yes.
He doesn't choose to kill it. I don't know why he does it.
21 kills on it now.
Probably going to 23, 22.
Androids are killing a few of the lurkers here, but I mean, Mondragon can easily build them up again. He's got some income. Oh, it doesn't have that much though.
No, but Android now scouted his units with a scan, and he's probably scared of it because he saw like 3 T-Vilers.
Yeah, look at Android's upgrades though. That's quite good. Mondragon has the same almost.
Mondragon has the same upgrades, so it doesn't really matter much. He irradiated 2 of the defilers. Probably because he's probably scared of them.
He's gonna move back there from the Dark Swarm as all the lurkers are moving up there. Android has a chance to kill out the Expos now. We can see a drop coming 6 o'clock at the only expansion left, only income left for Android, as Android is losing his final SCVs.
Yeah, but Android is also doing very well in the middle, killing all of Mondragon's units. Yeah, he has no defilers left, so he can't Dark Swarm anymore. Android's got a
what? Right. Android's got to make sure he gets a new income now to build up to reinforce his fort.
This is funny to see. One Zergling killing 1 tank. And now maybe some SCVs as well.
Yeah, Android definitely seems busy with something else. Perhaps taking out the downright expansion as he is moving with his main force in the middle of the map.
This game is going to be more close than we thought because Android is doing pretty well in the middle.
Yeah, very good. He's taking out the downright Expo now, and he still doesn't care about the down left expansion.
Which is very weird to me.
That one lurker is still preventing him to do anything. 4 science vessels here putting irritate on those lurkers as Mondragon is trying to reinforce his main army here. Downright dying now.
Yeah, he killed downright, but Mondragon doesn't seem to care a lot about it.
This is a very good game actually.
But Android is wanting to have some minerals, but he doesn't seem to care much for mining.
He still didn't send any SCVs to the land at command center there. He might take the downright expansion though.
He doesn't now.
Oh, it doesn't now. Okay. Seems to be moving the main forces towards this Expo here as Mondragon is running around here. But his lurkers. They're both very strong now in the upgrades, even stronger.
Well, it doesn't matter really much if you have 2-3 or 3-3. It's only a slight difference. Android is now trying to kill Mondragon's expansion at 3 o'clock.
And he's doing it very, very nice now.
Yeah, he has a lot of tanks. And a lot of vessels with it as well. Taking out a few Sunkens, a lurker as well.
Mondragon, Android is now getting some income again as his science vessels are moving back. Seeing all these lurkers putting irradiate on them. Here's Dark Swarm. Android's got to move back.
He's actually irradiating all the D-fighters.
Oh, really?
Oh, he irradiated 2 already.
Still, Mondragon is able to put up a lot of Dark Swarm. So Android's got to move out of there quickly with the
and
tanks.
he does so as well, without taking a lot of damage.
Just a few lurkers left, though. Android has got a lot left. He managed to defend himself here quite well.
I think we'll see a GG coming up pretty soon. Don't you think so?
Yeah, Mondragon seems to be losing the 3 o'clock expansion now. If we can't save it with more,
Android's army is pretty big.
Might be over, yeah. But it's still surprising with the economy of Android. Oh, here comes a couple of Scourges. But
very nice. Took out 2 vessels, very cheap, with only 2 Scourges.
Mondragon doesn't give up.
Oh, he's taking out another.
Almost.
Oh, he still made it. That was very weird. He doesn't seem to be carrying out his tanks too, because he lost almost 3 tanks to just 1 Sunken.
He's putting him up in mode now as Mondragon is gathering new forces to defend himself here. It might not be over yet.
No, it's still a very close game.
Or rather, it is not over. Oh, so we see a new drop coming from Mondragon at 6 o'clock. New lurkers and new Zerglings picking off those SCVs once again, and Android's economy is really damaged now. Android is not moving, his force is still standing down right. He managed to kill
He's not lifting up his command center either. Oh, now he did. Just in the last second.
Putting up a new tank there. And down left we still have the lurker.
Oh, this will be interesting to see.
New Scourge is coming up, chasing those silence vessels here.
They are all dying.
He made it. 2 lurkers moving into Android's undefended main now, almost except for one tank and a few
Marines.
Marines.
With a lot of Zerglings as well.
Yeah.
I don't think Android will be able to defend himself from this.
This is a nice turn by Mondragon here.
There's a bunker that's really helping Android.
Android might be losing all of his barracks here. He's lifting him up
in time.
Mondragon trying to rebuild his economy here as he's going for the starport and the supply depots here in Android's main. That really hurts. This is probably the last army of Android seeing upper right here, as it is divided as well. The siege tanks and the lurkers and the Marines, the medics and the Marines, you see them all divided. I don't know what's going on here. Probably trying to defend his main instead. Put irradiate on the lurkers now, as he made the Zerglings attack the bunker as he's repairing it. Very nice.
The bunker is very welcome in Android's main, because else he would have died a long time before. Now he is able to defend against the Zerglings pretty well.
Android is indeed doing some strange moves here.
Yeah, because he's not attacking anything.
No. He's just going around with the army. He might move it a lot faster if it just goes straight to the next expo after.
Yeah, but I think he was busy trying to fend off the Zerglings in his main, preventing to do a lot of damage. Oh, he just let his command center die.
So 1 lurker down left.
With a few links as well now.
And 1 at the natural there, preventing Android from doing anything. Or to do any income, I mean. Mondragon's drones are fleeing there.
Yeah, and Android is trying to do the same as Mondragon, stopping each other from getting economy, so that they can't build big armies anymore. I think both players are very low on eco right now, because they don't seem to be mining a lot. It's still a very close game, because both players have a big army and a low eco.
Android doesn't have a lot of echo though. He doesn't even seem to do any attempts whatsoever to build up his main again. He's
No, I
concentrating on his main force.
Yeah, I think he's thinking that Mondragon doesn't have an army, that his army is sufficient to kill anything. So he's just trying to stop Mondragon from expanding anywhere, so that he might win in the end.
But Mondragon sneaking out here, up with the lurker there, and drones here.
I don't know what Android is doing though.
No, he's got his barracks lifted up now. He's not going to reinforce his main army. If this one is dead, then the game seems to be over. Mondragon now attacking with a lurker, with a lot of circlings here. This might be the final battle of the game or the whole tournament. Dark Swarm coming up, and these Marines seems to be dead now.
As well, because he killed all the vessels, which are really important.
Not much left for Android now. It seems only 3 tanks now, and there's the Dark Swarm coming up from Mondragon as Mondragon is killing Android's last units here. There goes the last tank. Oh, here's more tanks. Sorry about that.
But it was a very nice move.
Still, Android's gotta do a huge comeback to win this game now. His siege tanks moving from siege mode to normal mode, but more units coming for Mondragon now.
Yeah, I don't know what Android is doing because he's sieging them over there, but it has no use because he doesn't have an expansion to defend nor an expansion to kill. He just seems to be waiting till Mondragon suicides his army into his one.
He's even tank. Circlings are killing the last army of Android now, as this is pretty much over.
I predicted GG right now because he lost all of his units.
Yeah, and there's the GG, and Mondragon wins the StarCraft tournament of Samsung Euro Championships with 3 straight games, undefeated in the whole tournament. Good game.